Engage in 5 mics.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the range. My name is Trey with Ghost Tactical, and today we're going to have another part of our training series. Today we're going to try to teach you guys how to shoot faster and accurate at the same time. Now, most of you guys, especially beginners, have always been told, hey, focus on front sight. But we're going to give you a different way to shoot today that might make you a little bit faster in those close quarter situations, the defensive shoots, and also make you just as accurate possibly while being much, much faster. Everyone knows when you're first taught to shoot guns, including myself, and you're taught pistol, you talk about get sight picture, that sight alignment with the rear sights of front sight, but your focus is on that front sight. Well, we're going to show you a way today that might make you a little bit faster in those self-defense, close quarter, up close situations. It's called the point and shoot method. Now, let's be honest, we're not trying to be bullseye shooters with this method. We're not trying to put the two different bullets in the same hole. We're trying to end a threat. And whether you are in that high stress situation of having to defend your life or one of your loved one's life, being able to point and shoot is something that everyone should be able to do, but it does take practice. And the difference is you have to retrain your mind on how and what to focus on. Okay, so in a point and shoot, you're not necessarily going to focus on that front sight. You're going to focus on the target. All right, so this is the normal sight picture of what you're taught. Focus on that front sight, aligning the front sight with the rear sight, blah, 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 blah. The target is basically blurry. With the point and shoot method, what we want to try to do is focus more on the target. Trust that your skills and your presentation is going to be consistent. Now, obviously, this takes a lot of practice, so don't just go out there never shooting a gun or very little experience and expect to be able to do this. After practice and practice and practice of your normal front sight shooting, you should be able to muscle memory it to where you're going to get a good presentation. Now we're talking inside, 10 yards or so, that 21 feet for that self-defense shooting and all of that. You should be able to present, and like you see right here, focus on the target where the target is clear and that front sight is blurry. So basically the whole idea is to get away from what we think is the normal way of sighting in, and it is. It's the right way for just shooting and in general purposes. Getting that front sight focused. As you can see here, this is what it's going to look like when you focus on that front sight. The target's blurry. Now, what we're going to try to do now is when we present, we're going to trust that our mechanics are good, and from up close, we should be able to hit that silhouette or that threat, and we're focusing on that target. As you can see right here, it's going to look a little bit different. You're going to be focused, that target's going to be clear, but that front sight's going to be blurry. So we're going to do a quick drill for everyone that can do this at home, whatever. It's a quick drill. We got a piece of steel so that you can hear whether or not you're hitting that target. Paper's great, steel's better for me for training purposes. It lets me know that target's been hit, threat's been eliminated, and all that. So all you're going to do is you're going to start at the low ready. Okay, you can start from the draw if you want, it's up to you, but starting out, let's probably go from the low ready. Okay, so we're gonna get here, we're gonna start the low ready, and whenever you're ready, you just pop up to that target, take one shot. Okay, do that probably 5 times, 10 times. So the next thing we're going to do with this is we're going to go 2 shots at a time, okay, a double tap. So we're going to come here, low ready, and we're going to raise up, double tap, back down to low ready, double tap, back down to low ready. What we want to do in all these drills is do a 10 rounds drill, okay? There are some guns that are going to have obviously a lot more rounds capacity than 10, but 10 rounds is a good one. So the very first start off, single round 10 times. Next time, double tap 10 times. What you ultimately want to do is be able to draw, extend, take 10 consecutive shots with good rhythm. It doesn't have to be John Wick fast. As fast as you can to be accurate. okay? That's the whole point. Take your time, be accurate with these shots, make sure that you are putting all 10 rounds on target. If that means go slower, then go slower. Push yourself as you can do that pretty easily, speed it up, test yourself. Eventually, you can probably get it done pretty quickly. So guys, this is going to be a drill that I think everyone's going to enjoy. It's going to teach you a skill that maybe some of you have never worked on. I know it might sound weird talking about focusing on a target instead of front sight. It kind of goes against everything that you've been taught. That's okay. What we really want to focus on is in that self-defense, that close quarter situation. You're more focused on target and trust that your mechanics, and you're going to be on target with your presentation and your muzzle, okay? The best thing I can tell you is practice, practice, practice. The last thing we want to do is not practice this. You try to use this in real world and things can go terribly wrong. We're not saying to do this unless you are absolutely sure that you've done it. Over years and years and years of shooting, I guarantee you, even in competition, if I'm up close, maybe not just in self-defense, but in a competition match, if I'm up close, I'm pointing and shooting. Okay, I don't have to be a bullseye shooter. I don't have to put 2 bullets in one hole, like I said. I'm looking to get in the target zone, and more importantly, in a self-defense, that silhouette. I'm trying to end the threat as quickly as I can. The funny thing is you'll be surprised. The more that you trust yourself and your mechanics, and you point and shoot from up close, you'll be surprised at how accurate you truly are. So guys, get out to the range, be more proficient with your firearms. Make sure that you're taking someone new out there, showing them a good time. Maybe they'll become our allies instead of our enemy. Most importantly, keep up to date with all the state, local, federal, two-way legislation. Make sure that your representatives are doing exactly what you elected them to do. If not, get them out of there and see if you can find someone else. More importantly, get out, enjoy your freedoms of being American, one of which is to keep and bear arms. We'll see you soon. Semper Fi.